God says, I have tried to reach you quietly, gently, in whispers through dreams, through signs, through random feelings that wouldn't go away, but now I am sounding the alarm, and you must listen. Archangel Michael is not calm right now. The angels are shouting, not singing. Because this time, something is different. This time, the danger is personal. This time, what you don't know can truly cost you everything I've promised you. You have been given a sacred time frame. Open this before July 21st. If you don't, you may never understand why everything started falling apart. The angels have sent multiple messengers already. But time is no longer on your side. Someone is planning to take your blessing, and the plan is almost complete. They think you're too distracted to notice. They think you'll stay silent and numb like before. But I, the Lord your God, am now intervening because the clock is about to strike, and your destiny must be protected. You must know what's happening behind the scenes. A woman has been pretending to support you. She watches your life, speaks well of you in public, but in secret, she is weaving a plan so dangerous it could sever the line of favor heaven was about to release. This woman is not just acting alone. She is part of a group. They speak about you in private messages. They know more about you than you think. Because she has been collecting information, words, habits, even photos. You thought you were being kind. You thought you were offering her grace. But she was studying you. Jealousy disguised itself as friendship, and now the angels are warning, if you don't see her for who she really is before July 21st, she will take what's yours, and you won't even know how it happened. She has a spirit of mimicry. She mirrors your words. She copies your voice. She may even talk about God, light, healing. But inside, her heart is heavy with comparison. She believes what you have should have belonged to her. This is not a surface-level irritation. This is a deep, demonic grudge she carries. And yet, she smiles. She laughs. She pretends. But behind that smile is spiritual sabotage. Behind that compliment is bitter envy. She's been calling upon the wrong energies, speaking confusion over your name, setting up conversations behind closed doors to twist the truth about you. Some of the delay you've experienced, some of the odd rejection that made no sense, it wasn't random. It was her. And the angels wept watching it. But now, God says, the time for weeping is over. The time for exposure is here. Heaven is releasing divine exposure in your life. God has seen the battles you endured in silence. The friendships that left you drained. The support that turned into surveillance. You tried to forgive. You tried to trust. But now the angels are warning, there is no time left to pretend. This woman has made her decision. She is not on your side. And she's not just watching, you are her target. You carry something she can't duplicate. You move with a favor she can't fake. Your presence disturbs her demons. That's why she wants what you carry, but she doesn't want to become who you are. She doesn't want to pay the price you paid. So instead of rising with honor, she plots with manipulation. God says, do not fear. You are not helpless. This message is not meant to scare you, it is meant to awaken you. Because this time, I will not allow the enemy to succeed. This time, I will surround you with a hedge of protection so thick, not even her name will reach your atmosphere without angelic interception. But I need you to obey. I need you to see the signs and not explain them away. I need you to believe what your spirit has been sensing. I need you to disconnect where I've been telling you to disconnect. I need you to say no when your soul says no, even if your flesh wants to say yes. Because every time you kept someone close who wasn't meant to stay, you delayed your breakthrough. Every time you gave the benefit of the doubt to someone who never had your best interest at heart, you planted a seed of confusion in your future. But this time is different. This is a holy warning. Archangel Michael has drawn his sword. The angels are circling this woman right now. Heaven has given her time to repent, to back away, to come clean. She refused. And now she will be exposed. You will see it. You will feel it. The mask will fall. She may try to flip the story. She may play the victim. But you must not be swayed. Because the real story is written in heaven, and God is about to put it on display. God says, I will vindicate you. You will not have to fight. You will not have to explain. I will do it. My hand will move. My fire will fall. And everyone who doubted what you carried will have to admit they were wrong. She tried to speak against your name, but heaven protected your reputation. She tried to block your opportunities, but I redirected your blessings. She tried to speak curses, but I turned them into confirmations. Everything she tried to destroy will now become a testimony. Every room she tried to keep you out of, I am now commanding to open. The doors she thought were locked forever, I hold the key. The miracles she tried to delay, I am accelerating. She had time. I gave her chances. But when someone tries to touch what belongs to my chosen, I step in. I will not allow her to tamper with your next chapter. But you must be alert. You must obey this message. Open it now. Don't wait. Before July 21st, close every access point she uses to reach you, emotionally, spiritually, digitally. The final test is here. If you pass it, you step into a realm of favor she can never enter. You may feel a spiritual pressure right now. Your body may feel heavy. Your heart may be racing. That's not fear, that's discernment waking up. That's confirmation that this word is yours. That's the angels shaking your soul awake. God says, I know you've been tired. I know you wanted to believe the best. I know you've been trying to stay at peace. But the war is not in your mind. The war is in the spirit. And now the angels are fighting on your behalf. You are not losing your mind, you are gaining your sight. The fog is lifting. The lies are unraveling. The truth is breaking through. Finally, God is exposing this woman. The one you suspected. The one you ignored your gut about. The one who kept showing up, acting like a cheerleader, but secretly cheering for your downfall. This is not just jealousy, it's a spirit of deception. And it's being broken now. You will begin to feel different. You will begin to see clearly. Don't be surprised if people start disappearing. Don't mourn them. Heaven is cleansing your circle. The angels are cutting spiritual cords. You are being realigned for greatness. Everything that was stuck will start to move. But it starts with your obedience. Do not contact her. Do not respond to the fake apologies. Do not let her guilt manipulate your discernment. She had her chance. Her season in your life is over. Now you must focus on what's coming. Because while she was planning to take your blessing, heaven was preparing to release it. A divine reversal is happening. The last will be first. The overlooked will be crowned. The wounded will be healed. The ignored will be honored. You've cried enough. You've waited long enough. Now is the time. God says, I'm opening the vault. The things you thought were denied are about to return with interest. The time you thought was wasted is being restored. The connections you lost are being replaced with covenant people. The love you gave away is being returned multiplied. But listen carefully, this next blessing is not for your enemies to witness. I am taking you into a season of private elevation. I am lifting you in secret. I am promoting you in quiet places. Because the next time you shine, it will be undeniable. You won't have to announce it. The fruit will speak for itself. The blessings will be so obvious, no one can say it was luck. They'll know it was God. They'll know you were covered. They'll know you were chosen. And the same woman who tried to take it from you will have to watch it unfold with no power to stop it. This is your moment. This is your warning. This is your protection. The angels are watching. The clock is ticking. July 21st is not just a date, it's a divine deadline. A prophetic pivot. If you listen now, you win. If you delay, the consequences will be heavier. Not because God is punishing you, but because when heaven reveals a warning and it's ignored, spiritual doors close. But not for you. Not if you open your eyes now. Not if you follow the signs. Not if you disconnect from her completely. Your elevation is closer than ever. Your miracle is already moving. The blessing that was supposed to be stolen is now being sealed. God is not playing about you. Archangel Michael has made it clear. The angels are not calm. They are moving quickly. Because they know the truth, you are about to walk into something so powerful, the enemy had to try one last time to stop it. But it's too late. The exposure has started. The woman has been identified. The angels have surrounded you. You are covered. You are ready. You are stepping into justice. You are rising into destiny. You are about to see why the enemy fought you so hard. Because what's coming next is going to silence every lie. It's going to erase every delay. It's going to reward every tear. It's going to reveal the real you, chosen, anointed, unstoppable. Finally, God is exposing this woman. Open this now before she takes what's not hers. Obey the signs. Trust the warnings. The angels have spoken. God has confirmed it. And your time is now. The 3 hours are over. And the moment you didn't think would come, just did. A spiritual line has been crossed. The trap she set has now failed. Not because she gave up. Not because she repented. But because God Himself stepped in and shattered it right before it could catch your soul. What she built in silence was shattered in heaven's roar. What she hoped would break you only exposed her. What she thought you'd never find out is now being shouted from the spirit realm. Heaven didn't just whisper your name, heaven shouted, "Enough." God says, the time for warnings has passed. Now I move. Now I expose. Now I release what I was holding back while you were still unsure. You gave me your obedience. And now I will give you my justice. You obeyed. You chose to see. And in that moment of surrender, heaven shifted. The woman who cloaked herself in false peace, fake support, and strategic closeness has been revealed. Her name is no longer protected. Her intentions are no longer hidden. Her fake light has been blown out. What was concealed is now known. The mask she wore has cracked. Her charm has decayed. Her lies have turned into chains around her own plans. And now the very trap she built for you has wrapped itself around her path. She tried to control your journey. She thought if she could distract you, delay you, discourage you, she could disarm you. But she forgot one thing. She forgot you were covered. She forgot who walks with you. She forgot your angels never sleep. She forgot Archangel Michael had his sword drawn long before she ever thought of your name. She tried to study your weakness, but she didn't know your strength came from a realm she couldn't access. You felt her energy shift. You saw the little signs, the tension, the silence, the slight competitiveness hidden in kind words. You questioned your own spirit. But now God says, look. I will confirm everything. You were not imagining it. You were not paranoid. You were spiritually alert. I was nudging you. And you listened. Now that the hour has passed, the consequences have begun. There will be conversations exposed. Messages uncovered. Accidental slips that reveal intentional motives. She is going to reveal herself in ways even she doesn't expect. Because when God says it's time for exposure, nothing can stop the unraveling. It will look like confusion to the world, but to you, it will be clarity. A divine unveiling of everything heaven has been trying to show you. You won't need to confront her. Heaven will do it. You won't need to prove yourself. The proof will come from the exposure itself. Her web of lies is already collapsing. What she told others is unraveling. The people she spoke to about you are waking up. The spell of her manipulation is breaking. Slowly, then suddenly, everything she built on your name will fall apart. Not because of revenge, but because of righteousness. Because God says, I will not allow lies to hold my chosen. You are that chosen. And now, you are walking into a realm of divine protection like never before. There's a clearing happening. A spiritual sweep. The air around you is being sanctified. Your circle is being rearranged. Heaven is sealing you from distractions and planting new alignments in their place. You've lost nothing. You've gained protection. You didn't miss an opportunity. You missed a bullet. She was a carrier of spiritual delay. Had you stepped into that trap, you would have entered a 3-year detour. But now, because you chose to trust God, your timeline has accelerated. That blessing you thought was far off? It's closer. That door you thought closed? It's reopening. That feeling of heaviness? It's lifting. Because the storm wasn't about her, it was about your next level. The enemy knew if he could just get this woman close enough to your mind, he could slow down the rhythm of your future. But he failed. Because you listened. Because you waited. Because you prayed. There's a moment coming where you will hear her name again. It may be through someone you know. It may be from her directly. She will pretend nothing happened. She will speak like everything is fine. But do not be deceived. The spiritual exposure already happened. You owe no one an explanation for obeying God. Your only responsibility now is to protect the peace God just restored. You passed the test. Now comes the restoration. Now comes the reward. There is a specific door being opened for you. A divine opportunity that has been locked until now. The moment the trap failed, that door shifted. It is no longer waiting on you, it's coming toward you. Expect sudden favor. Expect divine compensation. Expect reconciliation where you need it most. Expect acceleration in the places you thought were dead. The enemy tried to wear you down so you'd miss this window. But now the window is wide open. The delay was lifted the moment you said yes to exposure. God has watched you cry in secret. He heard the silent prayers. He saw you wrestle with the decision. He knows you didn't want to believe she was against you. That's the beauty of your heart. You always want to give people the benefit of the doubt. But that's why heaven had to act. Because your heart would have let her stay, and her spirit would have crushed yours. But now, she's been blocked. She will feel it. She will feel heaven's resistance. She will wonder why her influence faded. Why her control slipped. Why people are seeing through her. That's not your job to explain. That's God defending His own. You were not meant to beg for clarity. You were meant to walk in divine knowing. And now that knowing is your shield, you're about to see things more clearly than ever before. You will discern motives instantly. You will feel spiritual shifts quickly. You will hear heaven more easily. Your obedience unlocked this. You are stepping into a holy season of protection, favor, and visibility. But stay alert. Do not go back. The trap is deactivated, but the enemy will send new forms. Lesser distractions. New faces with old motives. You must stay covered in prayer. Stay connected to heaven. Keep your discernment sharp. Because now you are a threat. You were already chosen, but now, you are aware. And that makes you powerful in a way hell fears. The next few days will confirm what this message has told you. She will try to make contact. Don't engage. Someone else will mention her name. Don't panic. You may dream of her. Pay attention. You may hear something she said about you. Stay silent. Heaven is already handling it. This is a time for rising, not reacting. This is your era of elevation. The spiritual block has been removed. The counterfeit has been exposed. And now, you rise. Heaven rejoices. The angels sing over your victory. And God says, now that you have chosen truth over comfort, I will give you everything you were willing to lose. Nothing was wasted. Not the pain. Not the confusion. Not the tears. Not the silence. Every part of this was necessary to bring you to this knowing. The woman who set the trap has been exposed. The snare is broken. The time is fulfilled. Now, prepare for divine visitation. The kind you've never experienced. The reward is not just blessing. The reward is knowing who you are and never letting anyone take it from you again. You are chosen. You are covered. You are rising. God says, "My beloved child, I need you to listen carefully and not delay even a single moment. This is not a regular day. This is not just another message. This is a sacred cry from the heavens, a divine alarm from your guardian angels who have been fighting for you in silence, even while you slept last night. Yes, last night, while your spirit rested, and your body was unaware of the unseen battles, your angels stood around your home, shielding your name, your peace, your future from something that could have shattered your soul completely. And now they are crying out through this divine message, warning you with urgency. Someone is planning to take something that belongs to you. This is not symbolic. This is real. A real person, with real plans, and a hidden motive. Your angels tried to delay this person's path, but the spiritual countdown has begun. There is a deadline in the realm of the Spirit, and heaven has marked July 21st as the last boundary for your full protection to be maintained. This is not a threat, it is a divine plea. A final window. A moment in spiritual time when you still have the chance to rise in awareness, to intercept what's coming, to close the door before the thief arrives in full force. Yes, child, I am speaking about a spiritual thief, someone who smiles at you but hides sharp envy. Someone who appears harmless but has whispered your name in dark places, asking others what you own, what you inherit, and what is next for you. You see, this person has grown obsessed with your blessings. They do not understand how you still rise after all the storms. They are trying to figure out how you keep shining even in the middle of battles. And now, out of deep jealousy mixed with dark spiritual influence, they have decided they want to take what is yours, not just your money, not just your opportunities, but your peace, your identity, your divine connection. And I, the Lord your God, am intervening now because I love you too much to let you walk blindly into a spiritual ambush. There's something you don't know. You must understand this, your destiny is rare. Heaven has placed a unique mark on your life. You were not meant to blend in or to remain unnoticed. That's why your life attracts both angels and attackers. That's why you've survived things others couldn't. Because my hand is over you. But now your life has reached a turning point, a sacred intersection where light and darkness are contending with urgency. And if you do not respond, if you delay, the enemy will step ahead. That's why I allowed you to receive this message, because this moment is crucial. You must be very cautious now. Something about your atmosphere is being watched spiritually. There are eyes on your home. There is spiritual surveillance happening. Someone has even taken something of yours, a picture, an object, a garment, and placed it where it should not be. You might have felt strange recently. Tired without reason. Confused over small decisions. Tension in your chest. That is not natural. That's spiritual warfare manifesting physically. But my child, fear not, because I am with you. I am sounding this trumpet of warning not because I want you to be afraid, but because I want you to be equipped. I want you to rise. I want you to pray like never before. I want you to start anointing your doors. Walk your home and declare protection. Say out loud, in the name of the living God, I claim my peace, my purpose, my identity. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Yes, child, say it until your spirit stirs. Say it until the angels around you strengthen their guard. Let me speak clearly. The person planning this is someone you have trusted before. Someone who once laughed with you, perhaps even cried with you. But their heart has turned. They are not aligned with me. They have entertained darkness. They've been tempted by the enemy, and the enemy showed them a shortcut, a path where they could benefit by harming you. But they have not calculated correctly. What they don't know is that you are covered by heaven. But only if you act now. Only if you wake up fully. Only if you respond. You see, heaven works with partnership. I protect you, but I also give you instructions. And when I instruct you, I expect obedience. You can't afford to delay this message. You can't scroll past it. You can't bookmark it and come back later. This is a now moment. I want you to understand the weight of your calling. Do you know how many people would have crumbled under the pressure you've survived? But you didn't. You kept going. You're stronger than you realize. You've been handpicked. Your angels were assigned long ago. And even now, Archangel Michael is fighting for you. He has drawn his sword. He is standing between you and the darkness being formed against you. But he needs your cooperation. Heaven needs your agreement. Here's what I want you to do starting now. Pray for protection over your name and your possessions. Your name has power. Your presence carries divine frequency. But if your name is being spoken in places of envy and dishonor, you must reclaim it in the Spirit. Say, God, I cover my name with the blood of Jesus. No plan against me will succeed. Fast or sacrifice something for 3 days. This isn't about food alone, it could be time, comfort, or distractions. Dedicate something as a spiritual offering. Let heaven see your seriousness. Let your spirit detox from what's been weighing you down. Watch your conversations. Be cautious now. Someone might ask innocent questions, but their motive is to gather information. Do not overshare. Speak less. Watch more. Let my spirit guide your words. Clean your space. Remove things in your home that carry the energy of the past, gifts from people who betrayed you, old letters, clothes with memories of pain. Clean physically, so I can cleanse spiritually. Speak blessings over your future. Do not speak defeat. Do not say, "I'm tired" or "I can't anymore." Even when exhausted, say, "I am protected. My destiny is secure. God is fighting for me." Child, you must understand how critical this time is. I am not warning you because something is definite, I am warning you because it is preventable. Yes, it can still be stopped. The person planning to take from you can be stopped. The plan to break you can be reversed. The angelic forces can still cancel this assignment of darkness. But only if you rise and act now. That's why this message reached you before the 21st of July. There is a window. A crack in spiritual time. A small open space where miracles can enter, but also where warfare can sneak in if ignored. You must seal that window with prayer. With awareness. With obedience. You are not alone in this. I am walking with you. I am going ahead of you. I am surrounding you. I am placing my fire around you. Even now, angels are stationed near you, and they are waiting for your voice, your cooperation, your declaration. Do not be surprised if things begin to shift quickly in the next few days. Some people might grow distant. Some relationships may suddenly shake. That is me exposing what you couldn't see. That is me removing the masks. That is me pulling back the curtain to reveal the hearts of those around you. Some of them do not deserve access to your next chapter. And so I will close the doors. Trust me when that happens. And child, do not weep over the ones I remove. They were only assigned for a season. Some stayed longer than they should have. Their season is done. Their energy is now disruptive. Let them go. What I am doing for you is bigger than what they could ever offer you. What's coming next is beautiful. What's coming is powerful. What's coming is my promise. I am not just preserving what's yours, I am increasing it. But I cannot increase what you have if it is surrounded by jealousy and spiritual contamination. That is why this warning came. Because I love you. Because I want you fully ready. Because July 21st is not the day of danger, it is the day of transition. The day your protection is secured and your promise begins to unfold. If you listen, if you follow, if you trust me fully, this month will mark the breaking of a long spiritual curse. You will rise in clarity. You will see with new eyes. You will sense who is for you and who is not. You will receive divine ideas. I will even surprise you with unexpected favor. Yes, an email, a call, a blessing out of nowhere. Because I reward obedience. And I respond to those who take my warnings seriously. This is your time. Do not be distracted. Do not be passive. This is not about fear, it's about preparation. I am walking with you. I am whispering to your soul. And I will not let you fall. But you must open this message fully, with your heart, your mind, your spirit. Because someone is planning to take your light, your voice, your future. And heaven is declaring with authority, they will not succeed. You are my child. You are protected. You are chosen. And no one can take what I have already ordained for you. But listen to me now. Open this before July 21st. And once you do, watch what I will do next. You will see the power of God in ways you've never known. Because when I speak, my word never fails. And now that you have opened your heart to my voice, you must understand, what happens next depends on what you do right now. This is not about a future far away. This is not a message to ponder next week. My child, this is a turning point. The angels are still standing. Their wings are extended. Their eyes are watching. But the countdown in the spirit realm has already begun ticking. That's why you feel the urgency in your heart, the racing of your spirit, the tingling of your soul when you read this. It is me. It is heaven. It is your angels urging you, pleading with you not to delay. Because this is not just a spiritual attack, it is an attempt to steal your destiny. Yes, the enemy knows what's coming. They've seen a glimpse of what I've prepared for you. The doors I'm about to open. The elevation, the restoration, the love, the healing, the unexpected favor. But before it arrives, the enemy always sends a storm, a distraction, a trap. And that trap is being set through someone familiar. That is why this moment is so dangerous. You are not under attack from a stranger. You are being watched by someone who once hugged you. Child, hear me. This person doesn't just want to take something you have. They want to take something you are. They want your identity, your voice, your influence, your peace of mind. And worst of all, They want to sow confusion so deep in your heart that you begin to question who you are. But I did not create you to live in fear. I did not bring you through fire and tears and sleepless nights just for you to hand over your light to someone operating in spiritual darkness. I created you to shine, to lead, to rise, to walk with divine confidence, knowing who you are and who you belong to. And you belong to me. So now, I will tell you more. Do you remember the sudden shift in your energy recently? How people began acting strangely? How certain loved ones pulled away without explanation? That was not a coincidence. That was not your fault. That was a sign. A spiritual signal. I allowed their masks to fall, even before you were ready to see the truth. Because sometimes my protection looks like rejection. Sometimes, I remove people you thought you needed, just to reveal how I was your source all along. I know it hurt. I know you asked me, God, why? I know you felt abandoned. But I was doing something deeper. I was exposing who could not go with you into the next season. You see, not everyone has the heart to carry your calling. Not everyone who loves you can handle your next level. And the person planning to take from you? They already began practicing betrayal in their heart. But their actions haven't fully unfolded yet, and that's why this is your last divine warning before they step beyond the line. Right now, this person is still pretending. Still wearing a soft smile. Still saying your name in public with fake admiration. But behind closed doors, they are speaking to someone else, someone who has already hurt you before. These two individuals, they are discussing what you have. They are combining their intentions. They are strategizing how to step in, how to distract you, how to blindside you. But heaven knows. And heaven sees. You are not alone. I am revealing this to you now so you can break the trap before it completes. And if you act in obedience, the very pit they dug for you will become the ground that opens under them. The very lies they whispered about you will turn into their own exposure. For I am not mocked, and I do not abandon my faithful children. Now listen closely. There is something else I need you to know. There is something they are trying to intercept before it reaches your hands. Yes. A breakthrough. A financial or legal blessing. A restoration. A letter or opportunity that was divinely sent. It is on the way, even now. It has your name on it. Your spirit has already felt the shift. That's why your dreams have been strange lately, why your heart is expecting something, even without knowing exactly what. But if this person succeeds in delaying you spiritually, if they cloud your mind with confusion, you may not see it when it arrives. That's their plan. Not to steal it outright, but to distract you just long enough that you miss it. That you let doubt or pain or fear block you from stepping forward. That will not happen. Not if you listen to me. Not if you stay in alignment. Not if you follow what I am asking you to do. You are under divine surveillance now. Angels are surrounding not just your home but your decisions. They are hovering over the places you go, the people you connect with. You may feel isolated in this season, but it is not isolation, it is divine insulation. I am wrapping you in my presence. I am removing noise so that you can hear my voice clearly. I am silencing the unnecessary so that the essential can be revealed. Do not run to others for advice right now. Come to me. Come boldly. I will reveal what you need to know. I will give you dreams. I will speak through whispers, through scripture, through signs. I will send a message through a stranger, through a lyric, through a moment that makes your spirit leap. That is me. I am not distant. I am not silent. I am near. And now I tell you this with my holy authority, this battle will not end in your loss. It will end in your breakthrough, asterisk asterisk. But you must rise. Before July 21st, I need you to speak your protection prayers morning and night, refuse to engage with negativity, especially from those you now suspect, fast or consecrate time alone with me daily. Clean your energy and remove any item or gift tied to past betrayal. Forgive, but do not give access again to those I am removing. Declare daily, no one can take what God has for me. The angels are moving. Michael is standing with fire in his hands. The heavens are watching. The battle is shifting. And you are about to walk into the greatest deliverance of your life. You will see sudden reversals. You will receive divine protection from people who once looked harmless but were carrying dangerous energy. You will feel peace return to your mind like a wind you've been waiting for. You will sleep deeper. You will speak clearer. You will feel stronger. Because this warning is not meant to scare you. It is meant to unlock you. You have been in a long season of endurance. But now you are stepping into revelation. You are being awakened. Because I love you too much to stay silent. And I will not let what's coming for you be stolen. I am covering you. I am walking beside you. I am blocking what you can't see. But I need you to act. Before 21st July, your angels are waiting. Do not ignore this. This is your moment. This is your